To the George Mason Show. I have a guest on tonight. It's coming in a few minutes, and we're just going to kick some stuff back and chop it up for a few minutes. Uh, this is like an impromptu type thing. Didn't really advertise it, didn't hype it up, didn't pump it up. You know, Chucky Chuck supposed to join me and will join me. And I want to run some stuff by him. I'm gonna ask him a few things and uh, show him some old pictures and spark back up some memories and stuff. I used to work with Chuck back in the day, uh, uptown Harlem, 100 and we were all over. Uptown, Sugar Hill Club Nefertiti's. That was a nice. That was a nice situation there with Tasha Smith. Uh, she made it. She made it from uptown to Hollywood, But yeah, and Tasha did stand up. Tasha was funny too. She's a little raunchy, but you know what? She did her thing. She did what she had to do. And Lenny Vonado, Lenny was a funny brother, or is a funny brother. And Face Man was on the bill for that evening. And yeah, we had some interesting shows that I'd been with Chucky Chuck. Used to open up and for Phyllis Yvonne Stickney, very beautiful, very talented Yvonne, very funny, and she had her own situation comedy at one time on BET called Attitudes, and she was in several movies, Brewster's Place, that, and New Jack City, Lethal Weapon, not Lethal, Die Hard. She was in the Die Hard series, I think, was with Bruce and Samuel Jackson. I think it was Lethal. That might have been uh, four. I'm not sure which one it was, but yeah, she's made her mark, and like I said, she's very talented, very beautiful, and very funny. And I had the pleasure when I did work with her of meeting a lot of celebrities that came through on a weekly basis. Ruby D, Ozzie Davis, Jim Brown, Gregory Hines, to name a few. And these were people that she worked with, but they came to see her. They admired her work and what she represented. And it was a pleasure because it was a great experience. And yeah, so Chucky is in the loop and was in the loop and with the platform. The platform was that's how I actually had lost contact with him because I moved out of Harlem. I moved from uptown. I moved to Queens, and I was on Facebook, and I was just going through some stuff and checking. And I saw pictures. I said, "This looks like Lamont," because I didn't know Chucky Chuck as Chucky. I knew him as Lamont Baker, his government. And when I'm looking, I said, "This looks like Lamont here." And come to find out, I saw his cousin Lee, and that's when I knew. I said, "Oh, yo, that is Lamont." So I hit him up for a friend request. He accepted it. And then he put me onto the platform. And then that's when I became aware of who Chucky Chuck is. You know what I'm saying? Well, because it was, as I said, it shocked me because I didn't know him as Chucky Chuck. And when I was on the platform and I seen all the love that they were showing him, and he was, you know, no one called him Lamont. And that was the thing. I asked his cousin, I asked Lee, I said, "Yo, Lee, what's up with, with Lamar? What's going on, man? Anything I need to know?" He said, "What you talking about, Joe?" I said, "Yo, it's Chucky Chuck, huh?" He said, "Oh, oh, oh." that's Lamont. He came out when he came from Queens. He was here, and when he was living here, he had left Harlem, and so Lee gave me the backstory. So that filled in that blank there. I filled in that spot as far as to who Chucky Chuck was and who Chucky Chuck is in correlation to Lamont Baker and because I say Lee's, I was really serious when I asked him was Lamont in the witness protection program because if you got a double identity or whatever, what is you hiding from? Who are you hiding from? And I think I had a couple of like traffic warrants at the time. Oh, there he is. Yes, yes, yes. In the house, he's in the room now, and I'm talking about him, and I was just telling about the witness protection program, Lamont. Of that, I didn't know. I'm going to bring him on now. Let's bring out. Uh, uh, Here he is. Give him a
Yeah,
round of applause. Huh?
You caught me. My man kept creating, cleaning, and creative and cleaning.
It's all good. You here though? That's the main thing. So, was that
From the messenger? It was hard to go to. I had to go to I had to go to the email.
But it was easy on the email.
Email 123 on the messenger was very difficult.
But okay, so on the email, that's what we do then. The email is where it works better. Okay, so
right to you because I was on since 7 for the messenger, but the email is better. Yeah, so you got your own show now. You big time now, baby.
I'm big time, baby. Yeah, I'm moving on up. Remember that? What was
like
that?
Like Weezy.
No doubt. But you know what? Because I was telling the audience, I was telling them, I didn't hype this up at all. I didn't promote it.
Yeah.
We did this last minute.
Spur the moment.
Spur the moment.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I appreciate you. Thank you for that. But I want to run something up by you. We'll do this like for a few minutes because now I got the feel of what's what. So I'm gonna show you some stuff, and I want you go down memory lane. You fill in the blanks.
Okay.
Right. This picture here.
Oh, this is man. Red alert. Me and girlfriend Tanya, who passed away, she had cancer. We was at the Crane Club, circa about I say about 91.
That was in 91,
sir.
When did you come? You put.
I was high as a cat. So when I came back to Harlem.
Yeah, when you could, because I was saying how when I moved out of when I left Harlem and then I came I came to Queens and then I got on Facebook and then I seen Chucky Chuck and like I was telling the audience, you said he looked like Lamont, that kind of thing. But yeah, so when did you leave Queens? You left Queens?
Okay, I'll tell you, is a young Chucky Chuck. I was on the Nation of Islam diet. I wasn't in the nation, but I used a diet. That's how the face so shiny. We was at the Slave Theater, and yeah, that was the Slave Theater around 91. That's me, Khalid Muhammad, and his son Farad. Before it was his name was back then. His name was Khalid Fad. But as he got older, he changed it to Farad Gray. He's a millionaire now.
He's a millionaire, yeah.
Yeah, it's a big program. Well, we moved, born and raised in Harlem, the number, twice. Mm-hmm. She hit the number one time. We moved from a tenement building to an upscale tenement building from Jefferson Projects.
Mm-hmm.
6, she hit it. We moved to Queens. So I stayed in Queens from 76 to 83 and got into real estate.
Mm-hmm. So
from 83 to now.
To 83. Okay. I had just showed
the Donahue show. Oh, that's at the Palace. Hot Pot and Trevor Locksmith had bought a restaurant called a Palace, and I used to bring the Quiet Storm, Ron Grant when he was living, CD 101. I had open mic night, comedy night. I had a Friday. I had Friday show pop night. Saturday I would showcase Cuba Gooden, Malira, Ted Mills, Janet Jackson father came down. We had come down to the showcases. Yeah, Cindy Mizell. Wow, so many people we had come down. That's Cindy Mizell.
That's Cindy there, right?
Yeah, Cindy Mizell. Yes, Cindy Mizell, boy.
See on cue. See, you say it, and I, bring it right up.
Yeah. You popping the whole pictures up, baby. Anthony Mason, Gary from Hot Pot, cousin Lee peeking out the back.
That's Lee in the back.
Yeah, that's Gary. Yes, Lee in the back, and that's Hicks. Came up to our parties. We were doing the showcasing.
Is this is that Lee there?
No, that's my. That's at the Travis Hotel, and Lovers. Where you get Kid and Play, they was in that group.
Mm-hmm.
Herbie the Love Bug, yeah, they was in that. As a Travelers, RC. Well, yeah, he was named RC then. Man, Circles there, right in the front.
You were talking about the Donahue.
Oh. Yeah, that's G. At the Donahue show, Khalid Muhammad was on the Donahue show.
And he did his thing on that. And tell him who that brother is right in front of you.
Shut him down, Mustafa McGee.
Yes, sir.
Go around with the construction crew for not giving jobs to blacks and Hispanics.
I remember he got into a little thing with Woody Allen. Right?
Woody Allen,
he had to go
with a lot of them, but Mayor Koch loved them. So once they gave College $250,000 to get out of town, you're hitting him up with stuff. And then he went to work for Don King, and he was working for Don King big time. And then, oh yeah, those were man. You bringing back memories now. George, you did your homework.
Oh yeah, this one.
That's Phyllis Stickney.
That's Phyllis there, yeah.
We was at the Slave Theater. She's playing tonight. Do a theater on 117th Street and 3rd Avenue in Harlem, East Harlem.
On the side?
Yeah, East side. She got 2 shows. That's where you supposed to be that time, right? You got sick.
Yeah, on a comedy in Harlem. Yeah, it's a good brother there. Beautiful club too. It really is a nice room.
Yeah, she did tonight from 8. First show 8, second show 10. I'm gonna try to make it. I'm in here having fun, jamming and doing creativity stuff.
I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I had
Robert Cool Bell from Cool in the Gang, the head.
Cool in the Gang. Where was that at?
That's at the Palace in Harlem, 132nd and 7th. Downstairs, Jamaican. We had a Jamaican. We made it a Jamaican restaurant.
And upstairs spot too. On the uptown side. I was on the uptown side.
Right. That was after we had it. Then Tyson got it. Mike Tyson.
That was a nice spot.
What's his name? Also, yeah. Oh yeah.
Wasn't that club Lickety Split? Was right across the street near the park.
Back in the day. Back in the day.
Lickety Split, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Lickety Split. Yeah. P something. Yeah. You talking about old joints.
But you know what? I miss like when we used to have the baby. Well, we had Small's Paradise on 35th, right? Then the Baby Grand was on 125. Right on Saint Nick. right on the boulevard, right next.
Nikki.
Matter of fact, they didn't have Popeye's chicken at that
Oh
time,
no, not
right?
at all. Kentucky
Nah,
Fried Chicken and
that was
yeah,
yeah.
Nikki's yeah Perks.
Well, Perkins. Well, Perk. That was I lived across the street from Perk. That's where I used
You
to
know,
enter
Perk
the
had two.
Mason.
Yeah, he started out at Perkins coffee shop, and then he changed to Perk after the renovation.
Because when he had
Mm-hmm.
the coffee shop, I seen Earl Monroe there. The Pearl was sitting
All
in
the
there in the
time,
morning.
all the time, all the time. All the hustlers, all the pimps, all the gamblers, and then he changed it because he went young style. I went to the younger crowd. Oh yeah,
Well,
and right next
like
door was Dougie Fresh.
Dougie Fresh with the white frame brownstones,
Right,
the white
right.
window frame. That's how you knew that was Dougie's spot.
Yes sir, yes sir, yes.
I want to say I had a picture here with Cora, with Kevin.
Kevin Wilson,
Yeah,
Kevin
Kevin.
Alonzo Wilson,
He could sing though, right?
singer.
Kevin. That's not him.
Okay, that's Malira. You didn't let him
Mm-hmm.
in. When you got high, you didn't let him in. You called Trevor Locksmith. That's Malira, the singer. Want to go outside the rain?
Want to go outside? Oh, that's right. That Malira. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. She was supposed this year. This is civil.
Uh-huh.
Why not take civil? The 9 things in her head like Millie Jackson. Civil
Uh-huh.
9. That was at Ooh, what's the name of that spot around the corner from the Crane Club? That was Eddie Wilson. Open mic night.
Open mic. When
Yeah.
did Sweetwaters? When did they
Sweetwater?
Sweetwaters? Yeah.
It had his in the 80s going into the 90s with your Whitney
Mm-hmm.
Jacksons, with all the Harold Melvin, the Blue Notes, everybody came down there. This was me, Mathematical, my one of my rappers, my partners, Mellow Goon, the cigarette never smoked in my life. This is what Kid, we did a party with Kid, not Kid and Play, but with Play was in it, and Herbie.
Herbie.
That's at the Knights of Columbus. Who had Salt and Pepper?
Oh, okay.
Herbie with Salt and Pepper. He was in the group. He was in the group, the Super Lovers, before that.
See if we did that. I'm looking for that one with Core. I had it pulled it up because he looks the same. Yeah, but he's in Atlanta now. You told me.
He's in Atlanta like 13 years now. Married now.
Okay.
Atlanta, yeah.
Got a nice voice. I like to
Gotta
bring
get
him
on.
on.
You gotta get him on. You and him was talking.
But you know what, Core? Him and I, we've been doing, playing phone machine tag, and I guess he's been, But
we got some heavy hitters coming down the pipe. Show, there's gonna be some heavy hitters on your show, man. You're gonna have some heavy hitters, boy.
Listen, Belinda Trotter James.
Yes, sir.
And you turned me on to that, and that's why you see what I got there, producer extraordinaire, Chucky Chuck. So
but
lineup is.
You're gonna have a lot of executive producers for Essence magazines coming on. Oh man, she's bad. Harriet, and they have some bed and breakfasts out in Brooklyn. You're gonna have Fonda Ray. I didn't even get my list because you caught me off guard. You have one there. You're gonna have some star studders.
But like I said, I appreciate you, doing this for me because as you said, impromptu, spontaneous. I'm gonna hold you, because you're doing me a solid. I don't even know if did you eat yet? You got in, right?
Now I'm in here doing the Mad Cave and being creative, you know,
Okay,
writing
that's what's up.
stories and rhymes and things. I get into myself. I think I'm gonna make the 10 o'clock show for Phyllis Yvonne Stickney
Well, do
clock
that.
show.
I'm not gonna hold you. I want to thank you, Lamont Baker, Chucky Chuck, huh? For y'all don't know. When I say Lamont Baker, he's not in the witness protection program. He's not.
Hey,
He's,
hey, you know what I asked
uh,
about you? John Beatty.
who's that?
John Beatty.
Really? When I talked
John
to
Beatty
him,
asked about you. I
I asked
saw him
him,
yesterday.
what did he say?
I brought. He said, "You talking remember? You know, the guy's getting older now. You know." And I told him
Yeah, we all.
about George Mason. Oh, George, yeah, I know George. That's my man, George. Always eat Sir James food.
Oh man, he's still
He's in a
isn't
wheelchair
he?
now.
Sir,
You know.
okay, but he's still Sir James is still doing the brunches there, no?
No, no, not as good, but you know, pretty good. Not as good, but pretty good. Sir James got his own thing going. His own
That's
catering
Roz.
business.
You told me that's Roz
That's Rod's
Nixon's.
nephew.
Yeah, wow, yeah,
Yeah,
small world.
yeah. Oh, yeah. And we was kicking it with Roberta Flack. I was down at Ashford and Simpson spot. Allison Williams, Victor
Hmm.
Cook. I mean, you name all the celebs. I was talking to them, getting their names and numbers. Hook you up with the George Mason show. She said, "Yeah. Whatever you want to do, Lamont. They know what we do.
They
Lamont,
know
we
you
got
at,
you."
they know you at Vermont. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Because I met Phyllis. You
Hmm.
know, the Jasmine Guy and Lisa Bonet. When she did
I like
Talking Dirty
Jasmine Guy.
After Dark. Huh?
I like Jasmine Guy a lot from a different world with
Yeah,
Kareem Hardison when they
yeah,
would get married and the whole thing on the show. Yeah, she
yeah.
was. Uh-huh. What
In
was that?
that way to
Mm-hmm.
Phyllis and a lot of political persons. When we traveled, man, we traveled all over, man. We had a ball, man. We had a ball. We had a ball. I'm gonna get Phyllis on your show as well. You know.
Please. And tell Phyllis I said what's
Yeah.
up. I love her. I called her and she just got in New York and she was ripping and running and busy, but and they had all kind of. I think we were this was in the middle of the platform, all the guests that we had for the platform and stuff. So, and I was telling speaking before you came out about, I know you got some surprises this year for the platform. I don't
Oh,
know if you want to reveal it yet.
right now it's tentative, but we're looking at a lot of people we line up. Like we're looking at we're looking at a Dina Howard.
Mm,
We're looking at a Drew Hill. At
mm,
what's
mm.
the group name? In Vogue.
Okay.
Used to be Roselle with the beatbox. Used to be with the Roots. Used to live in Laurelton. I'm lined up to just see how it goes, man. It's gonna be nice, man. I'm gonna try to do something different this year. To Mass Choir.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and
Want to
Michael
ask you
Cartier, comedian. Okay.
from Chicago?
Yes.
Yeah, from Chi
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. It's gonna be a mixture. Uh, it's gonna be a women's review. I got five Ms. Definitely one of them, and four
Hmm.
more with her. It's gonna be some slamming. It's gonna be real slamming after party. So
Hmm.
different next year. Do it in June and not July, because the 6 years we did in July.
It was so hot.
So we're looking at June 24th, right after
Hmm.
Juneteenth. That last Saturday in June, because July every year 12, the sun go down at 4, they come out at 6,
Right.
and it was over at 7. You know what I'm saying? I can't take July no more.
Well, you're still gonna
So that's
keep
what we're
it
looking
like
at.
old.
Everything,
That's
nothing changed. Nothing changed. The platform's old school, brother. That's
right.
old school.
All,
But we're gonna have
Almighty
different entertainers.
did Caliente,
Almighty,
the client tech.
Almighty Fatal Brothers, uh,
Seville.
Sedan, and Mikey D if he wants to come, Lotto Picasso, and I'm gonna
Oh
perform
yeah.
this time. Host this time. I'm gonna give a performance. So we're gonna have some fun, man. Take it back like we
Is
used to.
is Lady Miss the from the ground up? Is she gonna uh host it with you? Hold it down with you? Or
Well, I have to talk to her, but I think so. But if not, she's gonna be definitely performing. Just host.
oh,
So
okay.
I want her performing in the girls' review. So
Right,
we'll
right,
change,
right.
you know, with DJ Divine again, Infinity Machine, Page, a bigger sound system. We're gonna try to
I
blow
don't
it
think
out
they
every year.
I don't think they need bigger because 2 years ago when I first came, on the scene with it, that sound system was on the money. But last year, I don't know, they put
So
the speaker on stage. I don't know what happened.
what we're gonna do? I want the DJ on stage, and we're bringing the live band back also. So I want it big enough to accommodate the live band and the performance because the
Okay.
DJ, for the last 6 years, you can go DJ and mess, I don't need no bother the DJ. I need the DJs clear, free and clear to do what on stage. We gonna have the security there to keep the people away from them. You know what I'm saying? It's hard
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
it
yeah.
when they're in the. So I'm gonna change it up this year. They're gonna change it up a little bit this year. Next year coming, it's gonna change up. It's gonna be real big, and we're gonna and get the vendors there so they can make their money too. It's too hot in July. Oh God, it's too hot. Every time we
Yeah,
catch 115 degrees, that's too much for us.
that's and then you got all the people, all the vendors that were out there. There was a lot of people, and
I got
I
vendors
was really.
calling me up now. That's
Oh,
all.
they ready now. Yeah. Mm.
What you gonna
They lining
say?
up.
You was really what?
Impressed with Melissa Morgan.
Oh, that's my
Because
girl, man.
she
My girl.
pictures with everybody. She was
Oh,
real. It
real
didn't.
professional, real
She was
wonderful.
cool. Yeah.
It's like the
I
record,
mean,
man. She sounds just like the record, man. Just like the record.
her performance was. You couldn't
Miss
ask for any
Jones,
better. Like you. Mm,
Miss Jones, and they want to do something. And
hmm
different DJs call me. They call me up, thinking they squeeze them in, and it's gonna be already bigger. Man. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
mm.
It's gonna be bad. I'll get back to the official
Did I
lineup.
did I do this picture there?
That's Kasserine. Why not take all of me?
Hmm. You know
The
what? The Who? Yeah. So you're getting all the vendors and everything lined up, but I know you're running, man. So I'm not gonna hold you. You're gonna do
all right,
Phyllis.
Mr. Mason.
How many shows does Phyllis have tonight?
I'm gonna talk to her tonight and see if I line up real quick with you. Why she definitely gonna
Please, man.
do that.
No. So call me and let me know. But be safe tonight, man. Have fun. And
Yeah, you
thank you.
too, man.
God bless. That's
All
Lamont
right.
Baker, aka Chucky Chuck. Thank you, brother. No doubt. That was Chucky Chuck. And just a little brief, like I said, he looked out for me on the spot. A little impromptu interview, if you want to call it that. Just going down memory lanes, and I got buku pictures. I'm run it by him when we do the real interview next time. And I have next week Wednesday starting like to really the official um interviews George Mason for the whole hour. I will have Gil Tucker. That's Gil. Tucker. He used to be in the comedy group duo, the Most Brothers, with him and Chili Most, and they were hilarious. I headlined in Las Vegas, headlined in Atlantic City. They toured all over the world, and they just really, really an incredible comedy team. And they broke away. But, Gil will tell you about that. He'll talk about what happened or what didn't happen. They worked with buku celebrities, you name it. They worked with them, luminaries and such. And but yeah, Chill uh, Gil will give you a rundown and a breakdown on what he's doing now. He's tearing up and burning up the acting stage, and to his credit, man, I didn't know he was as skilled and talented in the acting arena as he is. He won a couple of awards, Adoco Awards, and he'll tell you about that. And next week, Gil Tucker, that'll be December 21st at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please join me and him. And I want you guys to have a good night, a good, safe, and peaceful uh, holidays, whatever you're celebrating, Kwanzaa, Christmas, is whatever. Uh, just safe, be with family, tell the family, your loved ones, that you do love them, and friends, and make sure your friends are friends. Sometimes you don't know who friend or foe is, but you know what? You just have to do what you have to do, and but basically, uh, stay positive, man. Stay on the upside of it because you never know what people are going through, what the person that you're with a lot of times is going through. So extend s- uh, uh, um, friendship, and it takes nothing, man, just to have a little bit of a conversation, and to sometimes just to listen to somebody, listen, and that goes a long way as well. All right, I'm gonna get off my soapbox for now. I'll see you next Wednesday. All right, for Gil Tucker, December 21st. That's a Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm George Mason. Thank you. God bless. Peace. Good night.